Okay. Okay. Off you go. So this is how it looks like. Hey. Stop. Doesn't hold at all. Look. Oh yeah. There you go. Look. So I'm supposed to remove it, eh? Please. So I will definitely have to clear this. Oh my god. So this is polyester resin, and it's got some fiberglass. I'm going to reinforce the edges. They are delaminating already, and I'm going to just put a little bit of this product inside so it will stop splitting, and maybe in some places lay the reinforcement with mesh like that to make sure it's gonna hold up properly. Plenty. And I'm gonna stir it with a brush. Okay, it's gonna come down all the way to the edge. It will be very easy to cut the excess off once it's dry. But these corners, they look very bad. They need proper reinforcement. Okay, that's it for today. Stuff is starting to smell. I'll leave it till tomorrow to dry. It was a good day. So I had a first try, just to get a hang of it. This is called Super Suede, which is a cheaper synthetic version of alcantara. It's not the best quality, but it's not the worst quality. That's the only one I could find. This one doesn't have any foam on it, where this one has around 3-4 millimeters. And the problem I have is that every glue that I've used was wet. And this one you apply and you wait till it dries. So the idea is that you should spray the glue on this surface and on a base surface, and then once it dries, it sticks together. And basically, the longer I leave it, the better it sticks. And on the videos, you see people just spraying the entire panel, and then just 2 people dropping it, or 3 people put it on an upholstery panel. But without experience, without 2 or 3 people knowing what they're doing, they're just gonna stick it unevenly, and then the worst parts, where it should stick properly, it will be dropped and then probably removed and stuck again, and that would compromise the strength of the glue. So what I will do is do it in stages. So much stress. All right. Now we have to wait a minute at least for it to evaporate. It's not sticky, it's dry. This one is a bit sticky, so that's not cured properly yet. Okay, let's go. Hands are clean. And where do I start? That's a good question, as always. That's the most important part. The bigger the curve, more difficult it is. So you want to stick the lowest part first. %100% of concentration. 100% of brain power is being used right now. First time ever doing this. I've got 2 almost empty bottles of glue, and I protected the new bit nicely, and they're just gonna finish the job for today. Twelve percent of battery left, so there's still a chance to preserve it for the humanity. I made a wrinkle. A little wrinkle there. Can't get rid of it. But overall, I think it's a success. As long as it's gonna stick well for the next 20 years. Oh. That was it. Still have to cut this out. But overall, I think it was worth it to do it by myself. I think it was a better idea to do it by myself. Take it slow. You don't see where you start, where you finish the glue part, so you don't have to spray everything and get overwhelmed with the workload. It looked good. Cut the excess off, and then I'll go to the other bits. Cool. And now the job is done. Took me long enough. But now I have beautiful material everywhere. It's nice and soft. These were a pain. But I've managed to do it nice enough. And I already did the first test drive. And the score for today, for now, is 2 decibels at 80 miles per hour. That's the decrease in volume. That's not the best. I hoped for less. I thought that all the work that I've put would bring dramatic and more significant changes. But I have to say, I haven't done wheel arches. I haven't done doors and side panels. Car is definitely quieter. You can rev it higher. It doesn't resonate so much. Difference is from Toyota Corolla or Auris on some markets and Toyota Yaris. You go down to 68 decibels at 80 miles per hour, and that is the territory of 2015 Nissan X-Trail or what's the other one? Or Mitsubishi Outlander. It doesn't matter diesel or petrol. That makes 68 decibels. So this is a small or medium size SUV, boxy shape, but still not the cheapest car you can buy. Boot is finished, everything is covered with insulation, everything works again. I can't do much with sound insulation if I have old rubber, which is squeezed to the point that it's flat and you would probably get a gust of wind. And this is still not the worst part, because this is the worst part of it. Yeah, that's the worst bit on the entire car. The other ones are relatively good condition. So what I'll do is I'll make more measurements to make sure I've got solid 68 decibels. I'll go on the same road again, and then I'm gonna fill and restore this part. I got four of those. Each costs, only in Toyota, you can buy it only brand new, $100, $120. So that is $500 for 4 door seals, and I'm gonna try to make it much cheaper with the cord. There is a synthetic cord, a foamy cord you can fit inside. I'll have to definitely buy this gasket, maybe secondhand, and I'll make more measurements. And if I'm not happy with this result, I'll keep pushing for the wheel arches and the doors. So is that Toyota worth all the effort and all the work I've put into it? For me, it was worth it. I'm happy. For the price of materials and some labor, I have a better car. It was a great experience for me. Learning curve. I had enough stimulants for my brain to keep growing. Thanks for watching. Back to work. That's super cool.